There were these first mining activities, and the Brazilian government had absolutely no interest in doing anything about it. I think they were in favor of these invasions. Their idea was always to occupy unoccupied lands. It was a way of penetrating into the Yanomami territory. They didn't do anything about the health problems or epidemics. It's very clear. It was a genocide. It was they had what they were interested in was to occupy these lands. I wanted to save these people. I wanted them to live. Besides having coordinated the campaign for their land rights and so on, we started to work also on trying to save their lives very directly through a health project. So my collaboration in this work, beside the two doctors that used the medical work, was to be able to speak to them and to make photographs of them. But the idea was to do very simple identification photographs. The Yanomami didn't used to have individual names, okay? Because the villages at that time were small. People who were related to each other by family relationship. We used a method in which we put numbers on their chests. We hung them on a chain, on a piece of rag, and put these numbers to be able to identify each person who was visited by the doctors and vaccinated. Putting names and numbers on people is something that was not invented there for them. I mean, each one of us also have identity cards with a number and so on. So we used a Western method, but for the Yanomami, it was something very, very funny. They found it funny to put these things on their neck. It was only in the year 2002 and 3 when I started to reorganize all my work that I remembered these cards. These are the original cards. And I found also all the negatives, and there are many, okay? And I decided that it was the moment in which we could speak again about Yanomami health. Remembering and seeing again all these people who were numbered, it was at that time that it became clear to me that my relation to this project had to do with people who were numbered also. My family, my father's family, when they were taken into a concentration camp to take them to Auschwitz and Dachau and other places, they were all numbered on their arm. And it just became logical to me that for me, having numbered the Yanomami meant to mark a population for them to survive, whereas my childhood experience was to number a population that was destinados to die. I have some guilt feelings from my childhood. The fact that I couldn't do anything to save these people. I got so near to the Yanomami because I felt that they were as frail as my relatives were when I was a child. It's something that I just never got over with. And this is something that unfortunately in history repeats and repeats itself. But I mean my personal connection, if that's what we are talking about in this minute, no, is this connection between people who just in front of me were condemned and I couldn't do anything.